You're live!
Hello!
How are you going?
Push that side back just a little bit. Yeah. My arms are short.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, how you doing? How are you doing, Johnny?
Can I show you?
Hi, Johnny.
Homestead Humor is Johnny.
How you doing, Nick?
That's Nathan's.
Oh.
That's Nathan's wife.
Oh.
How you doing, Nick?
That's kind of weird. I just got a notification about your video, and I'm already on it.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Oh, I got
Yes,
you.
volume.
Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing okay?
I'm doing pretty good. Considering that I'm able to be here, yeah. Yeah, me too. But you're not asking us, you're asking the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, you're a viewer. How are you feeling?
Good.
He's better today. So.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hello,
Hi.
Rebecca Nichols.
Hey Rebecca, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's kind of cold here today. I say it's cold. For other people, it won't be cold, but for me, I'm freezing. It's 55, so.
Yeah, it's pretty cold for a mom.
My hands are freezing. So how are you doing there, Rebecca?
I have 7 likes and now I have 5 people.
That's amazing.
It's because there may have been people. Hey there, Keith. How you doing?
Who cares? People-
Thank you. Yeah, it's rainy here, and it's supposed to be rainy here all week. So I understand completely. It has been a very dismal day. Hey Eli, how are you doing?
That single man?
Yes. The single man is Eli.
Yep. Oh, it says it in the comment. I didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nathan said, I'm here to troll and chew bubble gum, but I ran out of bubble gum. So that means he's here to troll.
Hi.
Well, look who's back.
He said, hi, Spawn Cookie Maker.
Yes.
Oh, well, he
Cookie
did.
master.
He did make cookies, actually.
Spawn C.
Still remember.
I know what that means.
Oh, yeah, we all know what that means.
How do you still remember?
Good to hear that you're doing well.
It's been 2 weeks.
He's not going to forget it.
Forget what?
Hey, Emma, how are you doing? I think Nathan is everybody's favorite troll.
He's the best troll.
Yep.
Nathan's one of a kind.
But don't forget, there's also Spawn Hand.
Yep, that's Spawn 2 over there.
Oh,
Dad said, oh yeah, have fun.
You know what? I think that he could, Rebecca. I think he could troll and chew bubblegum at the same time because he's really good at trolling. So I think that one is just like a
Hey, Mama Z.
Hi, Mama Z.
Misty.
habit.
How about?
Hey, Misty, how are you doing? Spawn 2 doesn't currently exist. He's coming.
Spawn 2 does now, y'all.
Oh, hey, you're leaning on me.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
You gonna stand us? I've come to be Mom's shadow.
No, he's existed.
I only exist.
He wants to exist.
I want to exist. Be existing.
Oh yeah, trust me, I understand. For a minute, it took me I had to back out of the live because it just kept spinning in circles saying going live. So I had to back out of it and then come back in.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, it wasn't going live yet. So.
Hey there, Dave. How you doing?
Hey, Dave.
We are doing well. I'm just cold because it's 55 degrees out, and for me, that's cold. Anything under 60 is cold. 70 is about right. Anything over 75 to 80 is too hot. So I like the middle range. But my hands are freezing, so it's partially because it's also wet outside. So cold and wet is not good. And it's supposed to rain all week. Oh wow, you're making noodles. Yum.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you hand making your noodles, or are you
I don't exist anymore.
he said he doesn't exist anymore. How are you making your noodles, Rebecca? I actually need to learn how to make pasta. Emma says it's 65 now, but was in the 50s most of the day. Yeah, exactly. So it's, like I said, it's supposed to be wet and cooler all week. It is supposed to start getting warmer than it was today, but still cooler than normal. So that just makes you more cold. Oh, wow, Rebecca, that's awesome. I need to learn that.
It's 95 degrees in Texas.
Yeah, I know. I saw your Marco, Misty, that you were expecting it to be about that all week. So
All week.
A pasta machine, Mom. We could have a pasta machine. I want a pasta machine.
A pasta machine.
I want a pasta machine. We could have a pasta machine. I want a pasta machine. Mom, we could have a pasta machine.
I hear that. I hear you.
Be the new struggle.
Hey, Mom, do you know we can have a pasta machine?
Shush. Well, I know that they have attachments for KitchenAid.
Oh yeah.
Eli said dodging sprinkles all day. I have a tractor repair job on hold. Oh wow, yeah.
Yes, Dad. Yes, you will.
Yeah, right, Emma. How many times did they say it in the last 2 minutes? See, that's what happens at my house. Like, if I don't answer them right away, they are constantly repeating things, and I'm like, I heard you the first 10 times you said it.
Oh, really? We don't sure.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. We were just making sure. Yeah, you don't answer us, so we have to make sure. Anyway, we have to.
Yeah.
Dad wants a pasta machine.
Yes, I see that your dad wants pasta machine.
I mean, who wouldn't? It's a pasta machine. Wait,
yeah, I bet. Well, I mean, that's just a kid thing.
Can you make any pasta out of that pasta machine, or just, spaghetti or whatever?
Hey, Matt and Sarah.
Are there
how are you
certain
doing?
types of noodles that you can only make from that pasta?
Infinite spaghetti, Nick.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's just kids. Kids in general do that. Yeah.
Who's the creating business in life again?
Matt and Sarah.
Hi, Matt and Sarah.
You see, it says Matt, Sarah, and
I should really just start reading the comments.
Instead of just looking at the people who wrote them.
Yes.
Of course, I knew that because they've said it a couple of times, and I have repeated back a couple of times. If I can do that, then I can remember people's names. But it takes me a few times of actually saying their name along with the channel name before I remember their name every time.
Yeah, I'm hearing you call it these names, and I'm like, who's that again?
Emma says girls are no different, Mom.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
I already said that.
Oh,
Matt requested beef stroganoff this week, so we're gonna make egg noodles. Ooh, yum!
Ooh.
I love
that
beef
sounds
stroganoff.
really good.
Beef stroganoff is one of my favorite foods.
Huh?
She said, "Hola, chico."
Yes.
Wait, I'm gonna do the opposite version of that emoji.
Or male child.
Oh, male child. Okay. Hola. Hola.
You know, hablo español, but hola.
And it was hablo, not habla.
I said hablo.
Mi no hablo español.
You're not supposed to say me. Just say no hablo español.
You
Or
know,
you could
hablo
say-
español.
Or you could say, or you could say, mi español muy.
Huh?
My Spanish bad.
My Spanish.
No, not muy. Muy means very.
Yes.
Very, very. What was it again?
I don't know.
Mal.
Mom.
Sorry for the
Muy
Spanish
mal.
lesson.
The mini Spanish
Hey,
lesson.
see,
I
that's what
forgot.
I said. No hablo español.
No habla español. I forgot if it was
Niens
muy or not.
that's German, and yeah, I can't pronounce
Nine.
it.
What? Okay, I know 9. 9 splot 10.
Yeah, I can't. Anyways, okay, so yeah.
Yo sí hablo español.
What's the next language?
Yes.
Yo sí hablo español.
Means
You
yes.
do speak Spanish.
Yes, exactly.
Yo hablo no. Yo
No hablo español.
Okay, we speak English for everybody else who doesn't understand any of it.
Yeah, can we start speaking Spanish? Not Spanish. English. That way everyone can actually understand. For those people who don't.
Salam.
Well, no,
What?
That is
Stop it, Samson.
Coming out with all these languages.
what in the world?
Inshi awa adarub.
We need our dad translator in here.
Okay, that right there is
Salam
Arabic.
alaikum.
Okay,
That's Arabic.
Arabic.
Yeah, I figured that.
That one,
Inshi awa and rub.
I have no idea.
Adrub.
I don't know. And then
También
also, that's También English is
Yeah, I know that.
also English.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Tell us what it means. Still Arabic.
Oh, it was still Arabic. Yeah, I didn't.
It's still Arabic.
I didn't recognize those words. I recognized the others. Don't know what they meant, but I recognized
How
them.
many languages do you know, Samson?
You mean Nathan?
Yes, Nathan. Sorry. Jeez.
Only his battle can call him Samson.
Any veterans?
Veteran.
His battle.
I'm sorry. Mom says Samson all the time. So if Mom says
No,
Samson,
I say Samson Farm.
I say
Too many.
Samson for some reason. Then it's just shorter.
Well, tell us what
He
those.
said way too many.
Tell us what those mean.
You read too many books.
How's the garden?
Well, right now it's a little bit squishy, but it's doing well. To be honest, for the most part, it's doing well. Some of my peppers are starting to regrow their leaves that have been nibbled off by, because they had been completely clipped off at the stem. There were no leaves left. Some of those are still they're starting to grow leaves back out. So I replanted a lot of the peppers. So they're starting to come up, but I may be able to salvage the other ones as well. So I'm hoping. But oh, that's Latin. Yeah, I don't understand Latin, Eli.
Go ahead.
But
What?
Awa and Aldra.
Vita atom asvos.
Go my way or I will shoot. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so I've got a lot of things that I'm getting ready to tear out from where they had bolted and stuff, like my mustard and all my kale that I had planted in the fall has already gone to seed. So I'm going to be pulling that up so that I can make room for other stuff. I've got watermelon and cantaloupe and all those things that I've got to get transplanted out. They just came up a couple of days ago, so I've got to get them in the bags and everything.
Hi, Peanuts Peppers.
Hey there, Peanuts Peppers. How are you?
Hey, Peanuts Peppers.
So yeah, the thing that I've got to do though after this, we've got to go outside and empty the water out of the trays that are outside, because otherwise the plants and stuff may drown, and we don't want that. So the trays that we had, the stuff that was hardening off, so we've got to do that. And like I said, it's supposed to rain all week, so there's not really going to be anything that I can really do very much outside this week, except for just kind of check on things. The corn hasn't started sprouting yet, and I don't know if that's just because it just hasn't started sprouting, or if it's because a bird or a squirrel has gotten the seeds out of the ground. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hey there, Rachel. How are you doing?
Who's Rachel?
Rachel Cobb Photography and Weedy Acres.
Hi, Rachel.
Yes, it is a very busy time of year, and like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I really need to get done, and can't get done until after this week. So, because it's just going to be too wet. In fact, my husband is not working this week. Maybe not next week either, but this week they were supposed to do some cleaning up around the pool area, the fenced area. And can't really get back there to do it. It's too wet. So hopefully next week that can get done. Yes, I bet you it's busy. You're gonna go take a nap?
I'm going to take a nap.
Okay. Isaac, you can come sit.
Yes, go sit.
Oh.
You wave your
Hey
hand.
there, how are you doing, Highland Homestead?
Good peasant girl. Stop. Don't call me.
Yeah,
Oh
fine
no,
too.
you're fine, Eva. You're not late.
Eva.
Yes, Highland Homestead.
Okay. Sorry.
Yep.
My phone's a little sluggish.
So Nathan said, I know a little Spanish, Tagalog, German, Arabic, and English. Yes. Oh, thank you, Misty. That's your first.
Our first donator.
Thank you, Misty.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Can we
I like that sticker.
Can we give her $5 for being the first person to donate? Are you serious? When I am late, you have to donate. Really?
Well, you see it. It's right there.
Yeah. It's terrible. No, I didn't get
The cookies. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Here for the cookies. You know what? Okay, so you missed some really good cookies yesterday because he made some chocolate cookies with white chocolate chips. Those were really good.
But you wouldn't want them. They're
And
crunchy.
well, it
Who cares?
There are some people who really, really like crunchy cookies.
I know.
And then he also made some walnut oatmeal chews, which are one of my dad's favorite cookies. And those are really good.
Well, then why not mix them for when we go next time to Grand Pops?
Thursday?
I love making cookies.
Yes, he loves to make cookies. And he asks to make them. He's like, can I make some cookies tonight?
Yes, no. I would love some chocolate chip and coconut cookies right about now.
I never thought about adding coconut to my cookies. Especially my
Hey,
chocolate chip ones.
why don't instead you just get some condensed milk, coconut, chopped almonds, and chocolate chips?
Chocolate chip and coconut.
The almond joy cookies?
Mm-hmm.
Those look good.
My all-time.
Okay, so Daryl's is chocolate chip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yours is oatmeal raisin.
Right.
Sherry, is that right?
Wish I had a daughter.
I can make both.
If the HOA is a go, then Nick can make some. And we can bring some.
I hope it is. I want to go.
Shoot, I can make some for everyone.
No, you couldn't.
You'd be baking for a while.
I don't care. I love to bake.
I know you do.
You get tired of it.
I'm going to get tired of it. It'd be like working at a bakery.
Nick, you should be writing this down. What are cookies? Freaking single man.
That's
You
Eli.
don't know what cookies
Eli.
are.
Oh, Eli knows what cookies are, but you know.
I'll show him. Put myself up a table and sell them. Ooh, oh no. Should I do that?
I hate oatmeal
I would
raisin
love to do
cookies. Love oatmeal cookies. Just keep the raisins out of it.
I'm telling you, Nick, for the amount of cookies that you would make and sell, you probably would not make enough money to cover the cost of the fee for the table.
Oh, I don't care. You're buying the shit. You're buying it anyway. Just for my pocket money.
I'm buying it. What?
What are you talking about? What's that one?
Thanks for saying that I'm going to use my money for something.
Well, Nick could just pay you back however much you pay.
Pay her back.
Hey, Jessica, how are you doing?
I'm being generous.
Okay, so I think I missed some comments. Let me go.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did too.
You know what, Emma? I really like oatmeal cookies too. Raisins are not my favorite either, so we generally do leave the raisins out. But he could make some of both and make everybody happy.
Oh yeah.
Right? An HOA cookie potluck. Yeah, the fee is $150. You see? Yeah.
Well, then you'll pay me $150.
I will not pay you $150.
I need a table.
You are dreaming.
I need a table. I need a stand. You know, going to pay for the flour, sugar.
He's got big dreams, doesn't he? Right? Big ambitions. Oh yeah. I like my cookies to be soft, at least soft in the middle. I like them to be a little bit chewy on the outside and soft in the middle. That's how I like my cookies.
You want me to make some oatmeal cream pies?
Samson Farms, you should probably add a K to that, Nick.
I don't even know how to.
He's fine.
And fudge rounds? I'm not the little Debbie.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Highland Homestead.
I know. Isn't that nice? Very, very nice, Eva. Thank you.
I thought she donated $2, but then I saw the other zero.
And you're all like, what?
He's going to make me deaf. I'm going to need hearing aids.
Thank you, Highland Homestead.
Thank you, Highland Homestead, so much.
I'm going to cry.
That was very nice. Very generous.
Evan,
how much did he give us?
Yeah, why don't you take a look?
Ain't no K in Dominic. Yeah,
that is
Nick,
true.
There's K.
That is true.
$2. $2.
Yeah, so we have $22 off of this.
$22, yeah. Thank you.
That was very generous. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep it down.
Right.
I'm trying to take a nap.
He likes to come and boss us around. He's trying to take a nap. In case everybody didn't hear that.
He's Mr. Grumpy Pants.
You made their night. Thank you.
Yes.
That was very sweet.
What you going to spend that $20 on?
Can I give Harlan Homestead?
You just gave my mom some gas money.
Yeah, probably whenever any money that we would get is going to go back into the homestead or maybe getting animals. That my husband still says no, but I say yes.
Yes.
Dad is outvoted because his vote only equals 3. Well, there's 3 of us.
We are 4-1 on animals. So.
And Dad.
Oh yes, I know. Trust me, I know very well. They keep their portion. YouTube does keep their portion.
We don't care. They take the cut first. We'll still have like $15 or something, $10 left. That's still
yeah. Well,
gas money. Okay.
So the way that it works, though, Nick, is that you have to earn $100 first, okay. And then once you earn $100, then they will process it. Then, like if it's before a certain time, they'll process it that month, and you'll get paid the next pay period. Otherwise, okay. It'll take another pay period. Am I right? Because they keep asking about it.
Out of Super Chat, YouTube keeps 30%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
So that means that, like, how much of 20 would be?
Well, I don't know.
Hey there, Mark. How are you doing?
I'm Mark.
What's 200? divided by 100.
Hey there, Camo and Bo's
100.
Homestead. How you doing?
So we'd get 10.
No. It's okay. Do the math later.
Something like
It's okay.
16.
Do the math later.
Like 16.
All right. So, what are you guys up to in your guys' gardens? Like I said, I pretty much can't Lemonhead boys.
I am Lemonhead boy.
Can't really do too much this week in the garden because it's going to be wet. Just pretty much keeping the plants that are in trays, keeping them or dumping water out so that they're not waterlogged, really, more than anything. If I can get in to do anything this week, then I will plant out some more tomatoes. I need to get my watermelon and that kind of thing in bags too. So I will do that if there's a break in the rain where I can do it. So we'll see. It's all going to depend on the weather, but let's see. Planted cukes today, waiting on tomatoes and peppers. And we're doing good, thank you. Camo and Bo's Homestead, that's really sweet. I was just answering because they asked how we were doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, Mark is Arkansas Woodcutter, or Arkansas Woodcutter is Mark. It's funny because I learned his name and the overworked gardener's name the same day because they're both Mark. So,
dang, you know what I just realized, Mom?
Weeding, fertilizing, and mulching. Yeah, my dad actually has some. He actually told me to come and get some of his mulch, which is now more like soil because it's been sitting for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And so he said that, the top kind of looks gray, but when you get down underneath it, it looks like black dirt, black soil. So he told me to come get some. So one day I'm going to go get some.
You know what I just realized?
Huh?
I just realized that, yeah, this must be like making your day for you. You got steak and everything. It's your anniversary. You're getting $20, something alive.
What's next?
What makes my day is spending time with these guys and being able to chit chat with them. They make my day. They make me smile. So I enjoy talking to them and stuff.
And the viewers are your first priority anyway.
But yes, he's right. Today's my husband and I's anniversary, so we had we did takeout from Outback. So.
Woo! 15 years of marriage.
Yeah.
It
was really good. So the steak was good.
Oh yeah.
Weeding for okay. After this, I'm going to head out and plant a bunch of things. Oh wow! So what are you planning, Emma? What you planning? Busy cutting more material so I can sew more masks. Oh, good. How's that going, anyways? I mean, I'm assuming you're getting lots of orders. Oh, thank you. Rachel said, I'm hoping to get a lot planted over the weekend. It's still cool nights, 48 tomorrow, so worried about the weather yet. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys' weather is like, but like I said, it's cooler here right now for us, but it's going to warm back up pretty quickly after the rain goes by, so. I have your oh wow.
Steiny just said happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that is what she said. Eli said the county stopped by today and told us we have too many compost piles. Wow, are you serious? That's crazy. Oh yes, we had a bloomin' onion too.
Oh yeah, we had a bloomin' onion. That thing was good.
It was really good. Oh, okay, Rebecca. That's pretty much the way it is here too, Rachel. It does do that. It goes from it goes from from winter to summer, and our spring is generally only about 2 weeks or so. We've had spring weather all winter though, which is weird because our winter was warmer than normal. So we almost had spring-like weather all winter, and then it turned off cold after everything started budding out and stuff. So weather has just been absolutely crazy this year.
Tomatoes and corn and green beans.
Yes. I love blooming onions too. They are good, Jessica. You're planting all the pumpkins, cucumbers, squash, okra, tomatoes, and peppers. I was so excited. I have Cherokee tans. I've got 2 Cherokee tan plants that have germinated. So if both of them survive, I will have lots and lots of because I've been told that they are very prolific. So we'll have lots and lots of pumpkins, which will be cool. I'll be glad to have those.
Oh, yeah.
Eating when you don't cook is great. Well, to be completely honest, I have to say that my boys actually do more cooking than I do right now because I want them to learn a wide variety of things to cook and to be able to do it well. So they actually do most of the majority of the cooking. I do cook, and there'll be days that I'll just be like, no, I'm cooking today or whatever. But for the majority of the time, the boys are cooking. So it'll be one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Miss Lippy. How are you? And there's Legacy Home and Garden. How are you doing? Right now we're just talking about what everybody's doing in our gardens. Like I said, I'll let you know since the people who came in just now, it's pretty much we're not able to do very much in our gardens right now because it's supposed to rain here all week. So unless I'm able to get out into, unless there's a break in the rain, I'm not going to be able to get out and get anything done out there. So that may, that may mean that whatever videos that I put out may be videos on cooking or
something else.
Or canning, because I've got some canning that I want to get done. So I always have canning I want to get done though. So how are you doing, Miss Lippy? Oh yeah. I agree with you, Eli. That is definitely what you should do. He said, I told him to bug off and get their lawyers on the phone. Yeah. Because I don't understand what is wrong with having compost piles. It's not doing anything to hurt anybody.
I was going to play about compost pile anyway.
Oh yeah. That is the only way. We don't do the boxed meals anymore. In fact, we haven't made macaroni and cheese from a box or anything in years. And part of that is because it might be cheaper to get it in a box that way, but there's lots more chemicals in them because of the preservatives, and also because to be completely honest, I think they taste better when you do it homemade. So like I said, the boys call them mix-ins.
Yep.
That's what they call them. They call them mix-ins.
You just throw a bunch of stuff that you got from your cabinets.
We do them like the lasagna type. We've done the chili mac one that I did. We've done lots of the cream version types, but my husband's not real fond of the cream versions. So a lot of times we leave out any of the cream and stuff, and we just do like an herb garlic butter type. So But it's really nice because it's generally one pot meal, and you don't have a lot of dishes to wash and that kind of stuff too. So, and it's simple, easy, and hearty. So that's why we do that. Oh, there's Brenda. Hey, Brenda. I know that I missed other people's comments, so I'm trying to catch up. Sorry. Okay, thank you, Miss Lippy. Sorry. I'm still dealing with allergies. That is one of the things I'm still dealing with. Although with the rain, it might help for a little bit, at least for a few days while it's still raining. But I've had a lot of problems with my asthma and stuff like that because the pollen is just so bad this year. So whenever I go out in the garden and stuff and I go and do things out there, by the time that I'm done and I go inside, I've got to use my inhaler most of the time. So it's been really bad. And I have never had to use my inhaler like that. Ever. This year's just really bad. So it has been crazy. And like I said, this year is so different than last year in regards to how things were. Last year, I had flowers budding and blooming, and I mean, they were already big and beautiful and pretty. And I had baby tomatoes on my plants. I already had peppers on my plants, all that kind of thing. And this year, I'm just barely getting my plants in the soil. So it's been a very, very different year.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping to get a good harvest off of what we've got. And then I'm trying to, because I've got a lot of beans in the ground this year, where I didn't have as many beans last year. So I'm hoping to get a really good harvest off of the different types of beans that I have. And then I still should get a pretty good production from the tomatoes because we have a long growing season. So I'm not really worried about getting a production from the vegetables and stuff because we've got such a long growing season. But if we didn't have a long growing season, I might start to worry. So, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. I missed a couple. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Lippy. She's talking about that she's been house hunting in dead ends. That is one thing I remember looking for this house and stuff, and there really was not very much on the market that we could afford and that was in our price point. So I understand completely. Emma, you said that your girls won't eat homemade mac and cheese. They don't know what they're missing out. I think too that it kind of depends on the recipe you make. I don't know. There have been different recipes that I've tried, and some have been good. Some have been ones that the boys will eat, and some have not been. So we are kind of sticking with one now that we really enjoy, but I can't eat it because of the cheese. So I can't have dairy. But all right, let's see. Oh, hey there, my land is his land. Sorry, I missed you coming in. And then Little Mountain Life. Hey, how are you doing? And there's Missy. I missed you from Wiccan Chickens.
What's that?
And there's John. Hey, John, how are you doing? Old Redding Farm. Huh?
What's happened so far?
Oh, I'm just going through and saying hello to everybody who's come in that I missed.
Yeah.
Albuterol is actually, Eli, I don't know. I haven't really gone to look to see if albuterol is still available around here. I have mine from the last time I ordered it from the VA, because I get all of my medical from the VA Medical Center here in Salisbury. So, that's where I get mine. And so, like I said, I just had it here, and I don't normally have to use it like that. So I generally have some on hand. So I won't have to order any more for as long as, as long as I don't have to keep using it like I'm using it. If I get to the point where I don't have to use it as much, then I won't have to order anymore for the rest of the year, really, because I don't normally. Yes, Miss Lippy. Yes, they lie. Oh, you got your bloomin' onion started, Nathan? All right. Emma, this year is actually more like a regular normal year for us, but so my mom and dad were saying that they remember when they were when we were little, that the growing season was more like this, that in the last few years and stuff, it's been warmer here, and we've been able to get stuff started sooner than whenever we were younger. So this is actually more like a normal spring and summer season. It's just that everybody is so used to, because of the past, probably about past 10 years, we've been able to get out into the garden sooner. So that's what everybody remembers. But it's actually been more normal for us. So it's just kind of, I just look at my pictures from last year, and I'm like, oh, my pictures were so awesome last year. Not as much this year, but they will be. I use 5 cheeses, but no eggs. Okay. They just won't eat it, huh, Emma? Well, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Stay away from, I don't take any steroids, thank goodness. If I don't have to. So Mark from the Arkansas woodcutter said, if I had known it was going to be like this, I would have planted cabbage, broccoli, and cole crops. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I do have some out there. So I've still got cabbages out there that are still making heads. My kale and stuff, like I said, was from the fall. So it bolted. I can plant more if I really want to. But what I'm going to try to grow this year is I'm going to actually try to grow callaloo, which is a type of amaranth. And it is what they use in Jamaica to as greens. So it's sort of the same type as kale and stuff, but it's very heat tolerant. And so that's what I'm going to try to use. But we'll see how that goes. They generally have no problems growing it in warm climates, and it's warm here. I just don't know if it'll tolerate any drought, but I'm going to try to keep it watered and stuff. So whenever I lived in Jamaica, I did have callaloo with some of the meals and stuff there. So I know that I like it. So it won't be the biggest thing is whether or not I can figure out how to grow it. But it shouldn't be too difficult. Or at least not according to what people have said. So
No.
Yes. Okay, what did I miss? I missed something. Yeah, exactly.
Better.
I did too. I had so much growing, and like I said, this year Like I had pretty good sized tomatoes. But they were still babies, but I had pretty good sized tomatoes by this time last year.
Come back. Hey, girl.
Just got my Swiss chard in and pumpkin. Okay. Yes. And that's another thing. I do have the callaloo, which is a type of amaranth, and I also have a red leaf Chinese amaranth, and I'm gonna try that as well. So I'm gonna try 2 different types. I don't know if I would like the red leaf amaranth, but I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. My peas are blooming. You know what? This year I may actually get a harvest of peas, the English peas, because I have 4 different grow bags that have them in them and they're trellised up. And sorry, my dog is acting up. But we actually took some of the peas, the pea pods, and we ate them just like, sugar snap peas, even though they're actually like Wando peas, which are shelling type pea, but they're still good. And my King Tut peas are looking really pretty. I've got little purple pods on them. They're about this big. So I'm excited to try those. I haven't tried those as like a sugar snap pea. So I'm going to try those that way. But I also want to save seeds this year from them so that I don't have to worry about buying as many seeds. That's one of the things that I am going to try to do more of this year is saving seeds so that I don't have to buy as many. So that will be one of my ventures this year.
Is Samson still here?
Huh?
Is Samson still here?
Of course he's
Yes,
still
Nathan's
here.
still here. He's worried about you, Nathan. Mark and Sarah said we built a greenhouse this year, so we've been eating lettuce, spinach, and radishes for a bit. We usually don't plant outside anything until Memorial Weekend. It's such a nice change. Yeah, see, I don't really have a good area for a greenhouse, even if I had land for it, because our property is so shaded. So there's just really not a good place for it. Nathan said most people kill amaranth on site. Why do they do that, Nathan?
Hello, North Star Prep Center!
Hi, North Star Press Center! And that's energetic as hell you should be.
That was a little bit low on energy.
Nick, do it again.
Turner.
Isaac, get in here!
Oh, thank you so much for being here, Missy. Sorry if I missed you before you left.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
Yeah, I'm really excited about my peas, so they're really good. Yes, you are. I do have t-shirts. And for those of you who have who've ordered or who won things in my live, they've been ordered. None of it's well, I don't know about what Nathan has got to do, but on the t-shirt side and the Teespring side, that has not been ordered yet. I mean, it's been ordered. It has not been made yet. I got notification that they are getting ready to start back. So evidently that was one of the companies that was not able to, because I'm sure they weren't deemed essential. So they're getting ready to get back to work doing that kind of stuff. So I will let you guys know whenever those things are shipped out to you so that you'll know to expect them. Oh, because of pigweed. Okay. Well, see, I'm just going to grow mine in grow bags. So I didn't know why people would kill amaranth, but that makes sense. Oh, trust me, Kathy, I completely understand. It's a really busy time of year for most people. So, I know, like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that it's raining all week, supposed to rain all week, then I would be busier too. My husband would be busier too. Because he's supposed to be home for the next 2 weeks at least.
2 weeks? Not
Yeah.
just this week.
No, it's supposed to be 2 weeks.
Ooh.
They said that it was possible that he might be able to go back after this week, but very, very unlikely. And the reason is because they have parts that are coming from Mexico, from plants in Mexico, and the plants in Mexico are shut down because of what's going on. So it hit Mexico before it hit Mexico later. So we dealt with it before Mexico did. So they're behind us on everything right now.
I blame the soup, Dad.
Yeah. I just blame them. Tired.
They look like they're going into a food coma. Yeah, they are probably, because since we had Outback, it was really good. So
I'm just tired.
Wow.
Yeah, Friday through Monday, huh, Kathy? Yeah. Trust me, I completely understand. If it wasn't raining, I would be outside planting tomatoes, because I have some of my tomato plants planted, but I still have some that need to get in the ground. And then I would be planting out my watermelon, cucumbers, cantaloupe, squash, zucchini, all that kind of stuff. So cucumbers, cucamelons. I'm growing those for the first time. Haven't figured out where I'm going to trellis them yet. I still haven't planted my grapevines because I haven't figured out where I'm going to trellis them yet either. So I've got lots of things that I really need to get in the ground, but I just don't know. Some things I don't know where I'm going to put, and other things I just can't because of the weather. So
my phone is on a serious setback.
What? Oh, right here. Click live. There you go.
Okay.
That's how you fix that. He's reading the comments and stuff for me too, just in case I missed something. So, yeah, I understand. Emma said, I'm just behind because of not turning because of everything else. Yeah, like I said, I understand that. And to be honest, there are some of the things that I am further behind on, not necessarily because of the weather right now, but because we had the flooding in our basement. And then after the flooding in our basement, I didn't feel well. I was having issues with my migraines and that kind of stuff. So that kind of put me behind on getting things started. And then, but then I'm kind of glad in a way, because I would have had my tomato plants in April, and I would have had to been lugging those big grow bags inside to protect them from the cold and everything. Those days that it was frost and everything. So
I hate it.
Yeah. So it is about 5 minutes until time for Nathan to go live. And so we're getting ready to head off of here. But what I would like to ask you guys is for you guys to check out each other's channels, especially my moderators. I really appreciate everybody who is here that mods for me and stuff. They are people that I consider friends, and like I said, I appreciate them very much. And so like I said, check each other's channels out. Go get you a drink or something, and then join us over on Sampson Farms.
Remember,
So,
Kitty and Teenage Power.
Hi, Kathy.
thank you guys so much for being here. I really
Bye,
appreciate
guys.
it. We love y'all. Right there.
You're missing it.
You're
going the opposite way. It's always happens.
There you go. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Kitty
Have a good night.
Teenage Power.